Errol's done a terrific job of listening and being prepared for the fights. Jermell Charlo is in a division that really does not challenge him. Fair?
Now, if y'all watched my last video, I basically just showed y'all what Shawn Porter said and talked about how I disagreed with it. But now this video, I want to hit a different angle. Now, this is, if y'all didn't see it, this is the Porterway podcast, man. Just type it in, episode 3. Shawn Porter and the guys, man, got a good podcast. I like listening to it. Give me Joe Budden podcast vibes. But look, man, Shawn Porter said that Jermell Charlo isn't being challenged at 154. Now, my question is, the first thing I think of when the dude say that you ain't being challenged or something like that, my first thought is, can you challenge him? You know what I'm saying? Well, can you challenge him since you saying that he ain't being challenged at 154? Why don't you go challenge him? Now, let's listen to a little bit more.
So I think with him being really the biggest and the strongest in the division, I feel like it's really all in his.
Which I disagree with, because he might be the hardest puncher. I'm sure he is, but he's not the biggest. Jared Hurd is the biggest. Tony Harrison was bigger. Jason Rosario was bigger. Those guys are way bigger than Jermell Charlo. It's not his fault that he just hit harder.
Hands every time he goes out. What about classic case with Tony Harrison?
Yeah, what about if you look at that relationship, like you were saying, where he maybe isn't tested? I think sometimes also the trainer, you need to, and that can go for any.
Okay.
If you look at that relationship, BNC well,
yeah,
hold them back. Just as far as getting a.
So what do y'all think?
And they will receive that kind of energy.
With me.
So what do y'all think that? Do y'all think Shawn Porter, can he challenge Jermell Charlo, man? I'ma say this. Jermell Charlo is a hard puncher, man. And it's a chance, a very big chance, that he can get in there with Jermell Charlo and get knocked out like everybody else did. Or, you feel me? Or he can get in there and challenge Jermell Charlo by pressing him, steady pressing him. But when I think about that fight, right, it reminds me of Keith Thurman versus Shawn Porter because of the foot movement. And Jermell Charlo has similar foot movement. So he's not going to give Shawn Porter exactly what he wants when Shawn Porter, like, being aggressive. See, Jermell Charlo going to be able to use angles. Same way he just used on Jason Rosario. He going to be able to use the ring. And you might be the aggressor. But when he catch you with one of them left hooks that he good at throwing, that he dropped Rosario with, that he dropped Tony Harrison with, is you going to be able to hold up to that shit. Because don't tell me Shawn Porter can't fight Jermell Charlo, because he can. First of all, he beat Danny Jacobs, Demetrius Andrade, fucking Usyk at cruiserweight. This nigga can go up to 154. I'm telling you. Almost every veteran, every top dog at 147 can move up to 154. So, I want to see what Shawn Porter can do with Jermell Charlo. Is he going to get his ass knocked out? Or can he go up there and test him like he talking about in this video? You feel me? Like, can you test him the way you feel like everybody else can't test him? I don't think so. But maybe you can, because he do got a nice chin. You know what I'm saying? You know what? He probably can, but the result will be the same. I feel like he gonna come up short, just like he did with Earl Spence, just like he did with Keith Thurman. You know, because Jermell Charlo is a very experienced fighter. You know what I'm saying? He might not have the punch output to really like go back and forth with Shawn Porter like Earl Spence did or Keith Thurman did, but he got the foot movement to, match Shawn Porter foot speed and his foot movement. You know what I'm saying? And he will be able to hit Shawn Porter when he want to hit Shawn. You know, it'd be a good fight. I just did this video. I really want to hear what y'all think, man. I just found this as an interesting topic and an interesting fight. So I know he chasing the Earl Spence fight rematch because that's where the money is, basically. But your next biggest fight could be Terrence Crawford or Jermell Charlo. That is a big fight that could be on the table for you. So, I want to see it eventually. I want to see it. But it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think on this situation, man. Shawn Porter on his podcast, he been talking big shit, man. I kind of like it. He said Andrew Garcia is a horrible trainer. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking his mind more so than he do on interviews. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that. But it is what it is, man. I'm out. Y'all hit that like button to support the channel, man. And subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. I'm out.